Hello. Hi. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long, but let's talk about it. So, as you can probably see or may know, I haven't posted on this channel in a month, which isn't like a crazy long time, but feels substantial to me. And I have content that I'm finally ready to come back with. And I don't think it would make sense to be gone for a month and then just suddenly post again as if nothing happened. So I'm here to give you the who, what, when, where, how, why, what, where, who, what of where I've been. So essentially, I've had like a bunch of messages too to say, glad you're taking some time off and enjoy the break. I haven't had a break. I've been kind of busier than ever. So in the last 4 weeks, I have had an unpaid break from work to try out full-time Twitch streaming. So anybody who doesn't know, I made this YouTube channel to do ASMR and like make friends and meet people. Now I met such great people that I decided to live stream, and then I enjoyed live streaming and spending time with them so much that I've kind of just spent hundreds and hundreds of hours doing it. So that's what I've done. I took those weeks off and I streamed on Twitch every day, apart from Wednesdays, but I kind of only have taken one Wednesday off so far. Yeah, to stream and be there, and we just played through Undertale. I'm about to play today Resident Evil 2 tonight, hopefully like around the same time this is being posted. And it's been really fun and it's been amazing, and I kind of did that because I've been doing YouTube, Twitch streaming and working my full-time job, which is a financial crime job, for a really long time, and kind of just getting unhealthier and looking after myself less and less and less, doing less for me and doing more to just be doing content all the time. And I kind of started feeling like I was gonna do something more than simply burn out. Like it felt like the risk was a lot higher. So I took that time off. Now I'm coming up to returning to work, so that's going to be an odd time for me. I'm getting back into that in June, but I plan to quit my job at the start of June again and give in my notice, and then continue full-time Twitch streaming in July, at which point, like, I've spent this entire month setting up all my content, all my social media. I've worked on and planned an entire merch drop that is pretty much ready to come out now, and that's been something I've done completely on my own. I've drawn everything on my own, and this is one of them that I'm wearing here. This is a little pickled onion jacket that I'm very, very proud of, and it's very cute. It's very nice because I like pickled onions. And I've worked really hard on drawing all that, making the website, testing the kind of like buyer experience, and having that be something that I'm going to be proud of. I built an entire PC for streaming, and that is one of the ASMR videos I have almost ready to come out. That is a PC build with ASMR voiceover that will be coming out soon, and I'm really proud of that. So my YouTube content I took a break from, to essentially not actually take a break from, but just get things ready for a kind of different style of content where there might be like a little bit less, but it's things that I'm really proud of, and that more so than just like gameplay. And I'm really excited for it. I hope that in the time since I've seen all of you, you've been okay. Feel free to tell me how you've been, good or bad, and I will read it and just hope the best for you, and be glad to know that you're still there. Thank you to everybody that has come over to Twitch from my YouTube and supports me live there, because Twitch streaming is genuinely incredibly like scary and vulnerable, and that's at least my experience of it. Like, you're putting yourself out there live to take people's comments and feedback live and try and entertain them, and having people that support me and look after me and want the best for me there transforms it and makes it incredible. You may have noticed that my YouTube channel name has changed from Suzui to Suzui ASMR, and that's because what was just my like VOD channel where I just threw them and didn't care about them is now called Suzui, because I'm now posting on there really regularly with clips and stuff from Twitch, which take a really long time to make, and like all that stuff takes so much effort, but I think it's been important and good. So what's gonna happen in the future? You may suspect and would be correct to know that I'm gonna struggle a little bit in the next month, because I really don't want to lose the effort and momentum I've got with streaming. So I'm gonna go back to work, but try and continue to stream as much as I can and spend as much time as I can with everyone so that nobody forgets me. And then when I leave again in July, I will be giving streaming and YouTube a full-time go, posting full-time on both of them and all the associated social medias, and getting myself out there as much as I can, because there is no point just I mean, there is if it's just for fun, but if you're trying to make a go of things online, there's really no point just posting YouTube videos low effort, or doing random sporadic Twitch streams low effort, because you have to have like visibility, you have to be seen everywhere, people have to have the chance to get to know you. So there's like awful clips of me going around now talking about the worst things, because they're the most polarizing moments from everything I've done. Oh, I didn't get to tell you about the PC really. So I've made a PC, it's got a wonderful 5080 graphics card, it was a fantastic build, it went so well, and that is so I can now dual stream. If you don't know what, dual PC stream, I think dual streaming can just mean streaming on multiple platforms, which I will also be doing. I'll be going live on my YouTube channel, the @Suzui one. If you want to follow that and see me live there, if you're not a Twitch watcher, which I completely get, because before being a streamer, that's so cute to say, before being a streamer, I never watched Twitch. I would just see people's VODs on YouTube and check them out there, so I know that people like to do that. Anyway, yeah, that's that, if you like me and you want to say hi. What else? Yeah, so the dual PC means, because I've had a lot of my old computer has crashed quite a lot when I've been playing things, and then obviously the stream just ends. So it means I can have my game on one PC and the stream on another PC. I know this sounds so materialistic and stupid, but it genuinely helps. And then if the game crashes, as games constantly seem to do now, they are so poorly like optimized and made, my stream doesn't end and everyone can continue watching me struggle with my PC. But it's been going really well and I've had no hiccups or issues so far, so I'm really happy with that. I've also been just like looking after my dogs and my health, because like I was not eating good, I was just eating rubbish and my energy levels were, and I could not sleep. So I'm kind of getting that back on track, because I realize like the more I push myself, the less I can achieve. The harder you work yourself, and the less you can do. So it's really important to give yourself time and space, and that's why I've done this. Now, what does the future look like for me after I quit in July? Which my manager, nobody knows my YouTube, but my manager does know I'm doing. So after that, like I said, I'll be doing it all full time and giving it all to the end of the year to like see if it's sustainable or something I can do. And then if obviously it makes no progress, or I'm not enjoying it, or it just doesn't feel like the route for me, I will, I think, look at more financial crime jobs, kind of in like city centres like London and things like that, because the one I have right now is really like, I've been earning 24k a year for like 5 years, not even, because I was on 22, 23, 24, 21, 22, 23, 24, I think I started on 20 actually, so it's gone up really slowly. But it just doesn't, like, it's really hard to live off of. And it's not that I think social media will be profitable, but it's that it doesn't make me hate my everyday. And that's the most important thing. It's really fun. I have the most fun I've ever had every day. I smile more than I've ever smiled. Now, speaking of fun, that's another topic I want to talk about. I need my ASMR content to change, because I get so excited when I record ASMR. I get so excited. I get so hyped for it. And I can do too many jokes. I can have too much fun. I can be too loud. And I want to do content that relaxes you, that purely makes you feel safe, that isn't meant to be funny, you know, because it can be. especially since I started streaming and I gained that kind of streamery personality. My humor comes out too much, and I realize that. And it's not very relaxing because I'll watch back my videos and I just laugh. I'm like, what am I saying? So I'd like to do some more roleplay content, more video game content. I'm not gonna stop that because I love that. And then some more special videos. What are the special videos? So I have a vlog that is fully edited, ready to come out. I just have to voice over. I have the ASMR PC build. I have other things. What are the other things now? I'm forgetting. They've gone from my brain. But more stuff where I go film outside. Like more vlogs. Like I can record, like if I look to do kind of a good video less often, I can go out and record things that I really find fun and good. We have, of course, the Switch 2 is coming out in the start of June, which is a wonderful expensive device that I would not have purchased if not for needing it for social media and content, because I think it's going to be really good for that. And as someone that's trying their best with that, there's no reason for me not to invest in the best stuff I can have. So wish me luck, because I have 3 weeks to be ready to purchase that, or 2 weeks I think. But all goes to plan. You can look forward to an ASMR Switch 2 unboxing and setup video. We'll do that all together and talk about the console, which I think is going to be important because it's very polarizing and I'm very annoyed about it. I'm very annoyed that they charge so much for it when so little has changed. I just think, and the game prices and the upgrading from a Switch to a Switch 2 game prices, I think it's all just kind of a really horrible money grab when video games are so important to so many people. I really am enjoying looking more into like indie PC gaming at the moment, because all these overproduced big team things, they just don't have any of the love that I used to have for games. Oh, further on content that's ready to be made, I also have a DS Tamagotchi Corner Shop 2 gameplay video. There's a top-down recording of the DS that I like to post and edit when I get around to it. It's just been, my whole life has kind of stopped in this period of time. Thank you to everybody that has continued watching stuff and commenting, because obviously if you haven't had a YouTube channel you might not know this, but no matter if a video is like old or my first video I've ever made, if someone comments on it today, I'll get shown that and I can go to my YouTube channel and see that and watch that, which is really nice. So please always just keep watching the stuff if you like it and hanging out with me. And if no, obviously it's a little bit different because I'm not calm. Sorry. But if you do want to come check me out on Twitch, this isn't just a plug for my Twitch, but it would mean so much to me. Even if you just come say hi and never watch me again, feel free to. I'll put the link to the YouTube channel and the Twitch channel in this description in case you want to see it. My dogs are doing really good. Willow, my new puppy that I got in, I think February, has gone from this to like this, and in the past like week, her ribcage has gone from this to like she has the biggest ribcage. It's almost the size of my ribcage. She's huge. I would show you her, but she's clearly ran downstairs. So I'll show you her at some point and you can say hi to her. I do have, I want to go back into Minecraft. If you miss Minecraft content, there is a video on the members channel that came out a few weeks ago, because I tried to go to the Nether for the first time and I died so many times that I thought, this is not relaxing. I cannot release this for ASMR, so you'd have to be a member to watch it. But I have a bunch of members content that I'm really proud of, that I will continue to post and just talk about and catch up with you guys when I can. So the TLDR of everything is I'm doing really good. I'm really happy, and I'm doing my favorite thing I've ever done with the content I'm making and the fun I'm having. I feel complete, and I feel like I have everything I've always wanted already, and I'm not going to let the opportunity to give it everything I've got pass me. So I'm going to keep on posting and working hard and doing the best I can, because it's the only way I know how to do anything. I've never really been able to give anything a half measure or not give it my all. Oh, can I talk about something I think is really anyone that doesn't know how this whole PC thing works, I have the computer that plays games and the computer that streams, which is the computer I'm recording this on. And then I have a capture card that sends the display of the game computer to the stream computer to show, kind of like when people show their DS screens or like Switch stream screens. And then I only have one keyboard and mouse, because for that I have a keyboard and mouse switcher. So a cable goes into one PC and into another PC, and they go into a box, and then the box has USBs for the keyboard and mouse. Then when you switch it, it changes which output it's sending it to, and it means that I don't have to have stuff everywhere, because I will keep getting confused and using the wrong one. So I have that, which is really cool, and I really like it. Oh, this is unrelated to technology or YouTube or anything. I'm gonna move my mic slightly, yeah, so that it's not blocking my face if I lean into it. Is that okay? Sorry, I didn't mean to suddenly move you. I had, when I moved into this house 3 years ago, was it 2 years ago? I think it was 3 years ago. I had a koi pond, and there was like 8 koi in there that the people that were in this house just left. Now, I gave them to a group that looked after koi fish because I thought they'd do a lot better than me, and they have done. But then I had an empty pond, so I've also spent this time off filling it with all the things that it needs to be filled safely, and then a layer of topsoil and stuff. And I now have a really nice flower bed. And don't turn a pond into a flower bed if you don't just want your dogs to be on it every day, is my life lesson. Dogs are like that, but we love them, so it's fine. Oh, and in the time I was gone, Buffy was sick for a few weeks, but she's come round. With that in mind, I need to go buy her food and I need to eat lunch before I stream. So I love you guys. If you've watched this, I just want to say thank you so much for waiting here for more content from me and wanting to support me and what I've done. It will pay off and let me get through this month of work, but I will post stuff soon. But then after that, let me just work, and then I can finally give you all my time to make videos and make things that I think you'll like. Okay? Again, let me know how you've been, and just thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing to me, and thank you for being wonderful. If you guys have any video ideas you want to see, always feel free to leave them, because it is hard to constantly come up with stuff on your own. I want to hear what you want to see, because you're who I'm making it for. Okay, that's it. That's everything I had to say, I think. Maybe. If not, I'll see you soon. Thank you for being here. Have an amazing rest of your day, or night, or afternoon, and I'll see you soon.